Why, hello there, wonderful, beautiful people, my friends. Welcome. It's Dr. Debbie with Evolve Global 22. Good evening, beautiful souls, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream here at Evolve Global 22 Healing Light Studio. Tonight's topic is something deeply meaningful, deeply soothing, and deeply human. And I have my crochet project I'm working on. So we will talk about that. I don't know what I am doing, but it seems that when I go from the opening video to clicking on when I go live and then clicking on the opening video, somehow it's clicking back to me, and it never happened before. It happened last night and tonight only, never happened before. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I got to figure that out. So please excuse that little misclick that happened last night and tonight. I got to figure out what's going on. But welcome, welcome. Our live stream tonight is titled Healing Through Creation, How Making Something Helps You Release What You're Carrying. It soothes the soul, calms the spirit, and quiets the mind. So tonight, if you are joining me, grab something that you are creating, grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever you drink. If you like to color, if you like to doodle, if you like to crochet or knit, whatever you like to do as far as creativity, join us tonight and listen in, chat in the chat box if you want, and we'll just spend this beautiful moment together. But before all of that, first and foremost, we do our release, which is the one breath in through the nose, slow inhale, and then out through the mouth with the hand gesture to push everything away, all the emails, all the junk from today, from the past, things that have been on your mind, whatever's bothering you, to-do lists, let it go. Just let it go. So in through the nose, push it away, out through the mouth. In through the nose, push it away, out into the universe to be destroyed. In through the nose, push it out and get rid of all that stuff, all that debris. And let's be in this moment together. The next thing we do is the heart connection, hand over your heart. We always open with these little mini micro rituals and practices because they are good for our mind, body, soul, and spirit. So the heart connection, the heart is the seat of our one creator of all that is. It's the place where we connect with our creator, ourselves, the universe as a whole. And all you do is put your hand over your heart, take a silent moment with your inner voice, say to yourself, I connect with my heart. Are you ready? In your inner voice, I connect with my heart. Keep your breathing steady, easy. Let your shoulders drop. I connect with my heart. Wonderful. Now that we are in this moment together, our mantra, rise in light. I rise in truth. I breathe in healing. I walk in wholeness. I am perfectly imperfect, and I evolve through love, light, and purpose. And with that, we started with our practices. Somebody actually asked me, why do I always start the same way every night before we get into the topic? And the reason is consistency in our practices, our rituals, the things that we do to support our mind, body, soul, and spirit's ability to heal requires consistency. Consistency is the key. So that is why we start the same way every single night. And I'm going to take a moment here. I want to show you my beautiful healing meditation blanket I'm working on. The beautiful blue, there's black, white, a couple different shades of blue, but it is almost done. It's turned out very nicely. So I wanted to share that with you. That's what I'm working on tonight. So back to our topic, healing through creation, how making something helps you release what you're carrying. This teaching is for adults, for children, teens, families, because every single one of us carries things, emotions, stress, thoughts, memories, energy, and the weight of the day. And creation, using your hands, your breath, your imagination, your focus, has the remarkable ability to help you let go, unwind, and come home to yourself. So why is creation a form of healing? I've never had anybody tell me this, and I have yet to find somebody who speaks about this. So you are hearing it right here at Evolve Global 22 with me. So thank you. So why is creation a form of healing? When you engage in creating something, keyword engage, crocheting, knitting, drawing, painting, coloring, cooking, crafting, writing something powerful, whatever it is, something powerful happens inside your nervous system. Creation gives your mind a place to land. And most of us, our minds need a place to land because we're always going full speed ahead, and we always have all of these racing thoughts in our heads. So it's one of the, creation and creating something is one of the few experiences where the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit gently line up and focus together. Creation is presence. Creation is grounding. Creation is emotional release, and creation is meditation in motion. Think about that. Creation is meditation in motion. Now, how creating helps us to release stress and emotions, since that's the easiest, most connected way that we can all relate to this, because we all face stress and we all have emotions, right? Stress builds up when energy gets trapped in the body. When we don't have a healthy outlet, stress becomes tension. Tension in our necks, tension in our shoulders, in our backs, tension in our heads, i.e., tension headaches. Tension becomes overwhelm. Overwhelm becomes anxiety, irritation, and emotional fatigue. Creating something is the opposite of holding. It helps you move energy, release emotion, quiet the mind, lower those stress hormones, settle the nervous system, shift from chaos to clarity, and move from scattered to focus. Creation gives the nervous system something rhythmic, repetitive, and soothing. And this rhythm speaks the language of regulation. So this works wonderfully with children who have challenges with regulation, which is most children, depending on age, of course. Children do this naturally. They scribble, they build, they take apart, they create. Adults forget, and we pay the price. Now, how does creation build confidence and emotional safety? Again, this is for all of us, adults, especially children, and with the family unit within our homes. When you create something, even something imperfect, your brain receives a powerful message. And that message is, I made this, I can do things, I can bring something into existence. That builds confidence, trust in self, and a sense of purpose and a sense of identity. For children, this is huge. For teens, it is necessary. And for adults and all, it is healing. Creation restores your sense of agency, your ability to shape your world, even in small, small ways. And emotionally, creating gives your inner world permission to express itself gently and safely without words. So, what does this kind of look like, right? I'm going to share a personal experience for me. So, something that has guided me for years, and that is crocheting and knitting. I love crocheting and knitting. When I crochet, I'll just say crochet now because that's what I'm doing. When I crochet, I'm able to put hardships, anxiety, sadness, and the heaviness of the day to the side. Creating something in my hands shifts me into the highest energy frequencies: love, compassion, peace, tenderness, and beauty. Now, it especially does that because now I'm creating things for others that the sole purpose and intent is to heal. So when I share a healing blanket, healing meditation blanket with someone, it gives it a whole different level of purpose, and a whole different level of those highest energies, right? Not only for me, but it's for somebody else. It brings me into light, alignment, and clarity. The repetition, the softness, which is a texture, the movement, they each open a doorway inside of me, a doorway into calm, a doorway into release, a doorway into remembering who I am underneath all the stress and debris of the day or the month or the year or whatever the time frame is. This is why Threads of Trinity exists. That's why Wednesday nights is focus is the theme is Threads of Trinity, and we focus on creativity and how it helps us to heal. The Threads of Trinity exist because I love fiber arts, but I'm sorry, not because I love fiber arts, but because I know intimately how healing creation can be. Now, I do love yarn and I love patterns, of course, but that's not why I do what I do. It's that feeling of creation, that feeling of intimately how healing happens via creation. So now let's talk specifically for children and families. Why is creation good for children and families? Creating together, even for 10 minutes of it, brings families into a shared state of calm connection. For children, creating helps them express emotions they don't have words for, increase focus, develop identity, build resilience, practice patience, learn emotional regulation, and gain confidence. For families, it becomes a healing ritual, a way to sit together without pressure, a way to connect without forcing conversation, a way to teach emotional health through gentle presence. And for parents who are overwhelmed or stressed, which is most parents today, raising children is not easy, but today it's even more difficult, I think. Creating with your child also regulates your nervous system. That is healing in real life. So, how does creation support emotional regulation and focus? Regulation means your nervous system is steady, grounded, and balanced. Creation strengthens focus, emotional clarity, patience, the ability to stay with one thought or feeling, sensory organization, the ability to calm down after after big emotions. And when someone, a child or adult, is in a spiral, overwhelmed, overstimulated, or overloaded, creating something allows the mind to offload the emotional energy in a safe, calm way. It is a therapeutic reset without forcing the calm. So let's talk about a new way to see creativity. I want you to see this clearly. Creating is not about talent. I'm sure there are many other people that can crochet way, way better than me, but that's not the point. Creating is not about talent. It's not about being an artist. It's not about perfection. Creating is about becoming more present, more grounded, more emotional free, more connected to yourself, and more attuned to your inner wisdom. It doesn't matter what you make. It matters that you make. It matters that you move emotion through your hands. It matters that you allow expression instead of suppression. This is healing. This is regulation. And this is self trust. So now let me give you a few reflection questions. And if you have not started journaling yet, really take the time, even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes a day, and start. And I suggest stay away from the social media and actually get a pen and a notebook or some form of journal that you want. If you buy one, we have the Walk Into Your Power journal here at Evolve Global 22. But you can, I would suggest just getting a notebook, and you can start by listening to the or attending our live streams. And if you can't attend, you can listen to them on via recording. They're on my Facebook, and they're on my YouTube channel. And Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio streams basically almost 24/7 on Evolve Global 22 Healing Light Studio TV. So, reflection questions, and these are always in the description. So, number 1, when was the last time you created something just for the sake of creating? Number 2, what emotions tend to soften when you use your hands? Number 3, what would your inner child create if they were given space? Number 4, how can you bring more creativity into your weekly routine? And the last reflection question is, what does creation help you release? If you take a journal and you take those reflection questions and really think deeply about them and write what comes to your mind, then you will start recognizing and seeing a part of you that perhaps you have not seen for a long time or have forgotten about. So I highly encourage you to do that. Oh my goodness, my yarn is messed up. I hate when that happens. Anywho, that's okay. So tonight, the topic was very short, yet very powerful. I want to thank you for joining me and listening to this. And I want you to find one way going forward that you can use creativity in your day or weeks in order to promote and support your healing journey. And I thank you for being present here with me tonight and and for joining me tonight for Healing Through Creation. Remember this: Your hands are medicine. Your imagination is healing. Creation is how your soul speaks when words are too small. Whether you crochet, draw, write, paint, bake, garden, build, or craft, let your hands guide you back to yourself. And on that note, all, I'm Dr. Debbie, and this is Evolve Global 22 Healing Light Studio, bringing wraparound healing for children, individuals, and families directly to your home worldwide through the internet via Zoom, and in the Philadelphia, Delaware Valley area here in Pennsylvania, in the Delaware Valley, to families in a hybrid model where I go into the home, and we also do via online as in addition to. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. I love you. Love, peace, and blessings be to you. Be whole,